The VFL Grand Final, 1973, Carlton versus Richmond. Nichols of Carlton won the toss, and the Blues are kicking to the Richmond or outer end, and of course Richmond up to the scoreboard end. This is Michael Williamson in Melbourne at the MCG, welcoming you. There's Sheedy with the ball for the Tigers. He gets a hand pass over to Bartlett, and the Tigers go forward now for the first time. The ball hits the ground, it's taken by Wood. Wood a long hand pass across here, and they're going in pretty hard, as you can see. Stephen Ray of Richmond with the ball, gets it to Bartlett on the half-forward flank. He's grabbed by Cottagio. No whistle. They're still scrambling, and are they going in? Look at this. Jones 28 for Carlton, Green 37 for Richmond. Up they go. The tap down, it's taken there by Jones. Jones kicks out to the half-back flank on that outer side. The ball almost smothered, but it's across here to Crane. Crane of Carlton picks up, puts it to the wing position proper on that outer side. Here's Jesselenko breaking clear. Jesselenko deep into the forward zone. Big Nichols is there. Up he goes. Oh! Nichols is down. Nichols is down. And the ball will be brought back. He's been through this before. A little bit staggery. Waiting for the ball to be returned. Well, there you can see his reflexes. Not coordinated. Now there's been a 15-yard penalty. So Nichols is only about 25 metres out. He kicks, and the result, it's a goal. The first goal of the 1973 Grand Final to John Nichols, captain and coach of Carlton, at the 4-minute mark. Well, Bobby, that was a pretty tough encounter, that one.
Well, I was about to say, Mike, you could say earn it the hard way. Carlton first blood. It's hard to say just how groggy Nichols would be after that one. He was obviously feeling the effects as the ball came back. And from the bounce in the centre, it's forced forward by Jones and then Hall, taken by Kane. Kane's kicked straight across the ground towards the wing, where it's Crane and Walsh. Both players lost in position. Walsh beats Crane, who drives the ball further down the ground and finds Carter. Ooh. Carter diving down, and a good mark taken by the young Richmond Rover. Carter playing only his second game. Carter's on the half-forward line, goes for the short one where Sheedy, left unattended, slipped, but fortunately was able to recover and take that mark. Taking plenty of time. Kick. It looks good. It'll be close to the line. It might even be through. It is through. It's full point. And the score's a level with that goal from Sheedy. A real pressure goal. One that Richmond were really looking for to answer that quick goal of Nichols.
But here's Hart now with the ball, slap bang in the centre of the MCG. Hart goes to take a run, but there's a 15-yard penalty. Hart's kick now, travels out towards the pocket on the outer side, racing for it there is Sheedy. Pennell's after him. Pennell breaks away with the ball. He's grabbed a bit high. He's getting the free kick. Was Pennell's free kick, now it's going the other way. Sheedy to take it.
There were quite a number there, Michael. I think he's not picking up the small ones, the minor ones.
The bounce. Jones tried to hook it in. Jones goes to the ground. Here's a chance for Stephen Ray. Pushes the ball in front of him. And in comes Walsh. Walsh and Stephen Ray doing battle there. A chance for Carter. He pushes the ball around towards Sheedy. Sheedy's down and getting a free. He's getting them the hard way, but he's getting them. He's already kicked one goal. It's on its way. It's swinging around. Looks pretty good. He's put it through.
A great pressure goal by Sheedy.
Richmond playing the better, Bobby. It's becoming more obvious as the minutes trickle by.
They're continually in attack, Mike, and I'm sure viewers interstate, Mike, would be interested to know that Richmond have already won 2 premierships today with the thirds and the reserves. As we see Southby, a glorious kick from Southby. Roberts made no attempt to punch. His long punch was almost worth a kick. Sheedy puts a handball back. Hart falls at the vital stage, then gets it back towards Sheedy, but it missed Sheedy, and it's taken by Dool. Dool goes around looking for Jesselenko. Jesselenko Walls, it is, I should say, puts it down now to where Jesselenko now in the play. Takes the ball, drives it forward. He's still going across towards centre half forward. Coming across was Walsh, intercepting it. Jesselenko is knocks it forward to Hall of beautiful piece of play by Jesselinko. Hall's kick in down towards the square. Nichols is up, so too was Davis. It's close to the line. Tried to be kicked through by Welsh, but it was carried across by Rex Hunt and through for 1 point.
O'Connell racing in towards the centre, puts the ball down towards centre half forward for the Blues. The big men fly, no mark. A chance here for Richmond to get out of trouble once again as the ball goes to the wing position now on the member stand side. Players overrunning it, it's Crosswell with it. Crosswell, oh, he's nabbed. No, it's called play on. Crane gets the ball across here, and there's a blue on down there. Look at this. There's another one. Oh, this is the first quarter of a grand final. Gee, they make it tough. Anyhow, there's the kick now, coming out towards a half-back flank on the member stand side. A chance here for Sproul, once again, who's playing well. Sproul, a hand pass across to Kevin Sheedy. Sheedy steadies. There's his third. Sheedy, 3 in the first quarter. We're into time on, 25 and a half minutes gone. Carlton very scratchy, Bob.
Having a lot of trouble getting it past their half-forward line, Mike. Richmond backmen putting a great amount of pressure on. And it's Kane who gets the free kick. Kane goes on quickly. Drives the ball further down the ground towards half-forward. Purnell at the back, and Purnell, good mark. Philip Purnell. 15-metre penalty being played this time against Richmond.
Say one thing for Ian Robinson, it's his first grand final. By heck, he's letting them know who's boss.
No doubt about that, Mike.
Purnell to take his kick from the centre. Kicks down into the forward zone. They fly high, but the Richmond defenders on top. Once again, it goes to Mackay. Mackay of Carlton snaps on. He's put it through.
Glorious goal by Mackay then. Quick thinking. Grabbed it out of the air and... It was amazing how far the kick actually went, Mike.
Kicking up towards the scoreboard, and there's his kick as usual. It's a beautiful kick to the half-forward flank. Here's a go. Oh, Wood almost had that one. Through comes Stewart. Stewart showing great form up towards the pocket on that outer side. Baum has the ball knocked away by Southby. Here's a go, though. Ray comes in. Couldn't get away with it. Vinny Waite pushes it in front of him. Look at Sheedy going in there. Picked up by Waite once again. Waite eventually gets his kick and tops one. Up to the wing position on the member stand side. They stand and deliver. It's Crane with the ball. Crane now down towards the half-forward flank on the stand side. Players race out to meet it. Mackay of Carlton with it. And he slides over the boundary line. Dixon has time to steady. His kick going to the half-forward flank on that outer side. Jesselinko's there, but Stewart! Oh, fantastic. A jaws all right. Incredible. Stewart in towards the centre. Green's on his own. He'll take a safe mark. Plays on immediately over towards Bartlett. Bartlett breaking clear. Takes a long one into the forward zone. Up they go. Big Roberts is there. Barnes still juggling the ball. Roberts has it. Roberts tries a short one across here. Players racing for the ball there. Oh, could be a free kick to Ray, but it's called play on. And here's a chance for Ben Waite to relieve the pressure. Waite kicks. The siren goes. Ending the first quarter of the 1973 Grand Final. Second quarter, Carlton versus Richmond. We go into the second quarter with Richmond leading 3-5, 23 to Carlton, 2-2, 14.
Jones and Roberts of Richmond this time to compete for the knock. Jones in front, gets the ball down, but it's taken now by Stephen Ray. Ray's kicked down forward. Green coming across, it's punched away, but it's been paid by umpire Robinson. Umpire Robinson signalling that Mike Green will get the kick. He's only 25 metres out. The kick from Green. Full points. He's first. The Tigers fourth. Players desperately trying to get the ball away as Mackay gets a knock. It's taken by Stewart, who's playing a great game for the Tigers. Hall was up, makes a couple of attempts to mark, but couldn't get there in time. He received one too high, and Hall will get the free kick.
Let's see what he does with the ball, kicking up to the scoreboard end. Oh, it's going to be close. It's a beautiful kick, and they've hit the post. Oh, it's through. It's through, a magnificent kick. And Carlton are back in there fighting. Can't take anything away from this bloke.
No, he's been right up with the play and hasn't pulled it up with minor infringements. Free kick this time going to Kevin Hall right in the centre of the ground for a Richmond player being in the diamond when he was ready to bounce the ball. It's not punched away from Nichols, but Nichols is going to get the free kick. Nichols with the free kick directly in front of goal, 25 metres out. As if Nichols kicks this one, will be 3 points between the sides. A kick from Nichols, it's offline. 1 point only.
Big Nick, but I think that knock that he took early in the first quarter may have taken a little more out of him than we imagine. Oh, there's a kick from Dick Clay. It's gone 1 mile to the outer side. Jones goes up, couldn't pull it down. Taken by Sheedy. Sheedy hooks it around. Oh, he's put it clean over the boundary line. Out on that weak position on the outer side of the ground. Gee, both fullbacks kicking off beautifully. A delight to see. Crane with the ball now. Crane to the half-forward flank, still on that outer side. Up goes David Mackay. He'll be paid the mark. Now, if he and Jones start taking their grabs, we'll see a different Carlton. Mackay, who kicked one in the first quarter, coming up now some 60 metres out, puts it on its way. Oh, it's a beautiful kick. Oh, fantastic. Well, I didn't give him much hope of putting that through, Bobby, and the difference now will be 2 points.
If anybody can carry an injury and come through, it's Francis Burke. From the bounce, Jones was up high, forcing it forward. Sproul comes through. So too does Dixon, but he couldn't take possession of the ball. Woods there. Francis Burke intercepts. He runs into the centre of the ground. A long kick from Burke up towards half forward. Coming across, it goes straight past the pack. Barn grabs the ball. A hand pass on to Carter. And Carter puts it right through. Full points indicated by the goal umpire. And Richmond again go to 8-point margin.
I get the feeling in my bones this is going to be as close to a draw as you'd ever want to see a football match. Bounce in the centre. Jones gets a tap away now out towards the flank on the outer side. Through comes Robert Walls. He's grabbed and grabbed too high. Now get a free. Oh! Well, it's a 30-metre penalty now. A 30-metre penalty.
He's not beyond kicking it either, Mike.
Walls from a long way out, but it swings out towards the pocket. Help me a mark paid. David Dixon. Dixon got a clear line to goal, although he's on an angle. He kicks, oh, it's right through. No worries.
3 points between the sides. 5-6 Richmond, 5-3 Carlton. And Southby with a magnificent kick right back to right into the centre almost. Coming across is Stewart and Hall. Stewart takes the ball, steadies play up for the moment. A long kick by Stewart down towards the pocket, where it's Southby and Barnes pushed away by Wade and Southby. And Southby held high. And they get one too high. Southby's a little seedy too. He's very seedy. I'd say Southby does not know where he is at the moment. 2 points between the sides. As Roberts is up in front, gets it down, it's taken by Baum. His kick smothered. Coming up. Oh!
He's gone.
Green coming back to take the knock. Jones is there. They jostle for positions. Jones gets the ball down. Croswell tries to burst through the pack. Can't do so. Jones' kick is smothered by Hart. And Hart will get the free kick. Hart receiving a push in the back then. Royce Hart, only 25 metres out. The kick from Hart. Full points. The real captain's goal as he takes... Richmond do 9 points up now. 7 points between the sides as Clay again goes to the outer side of the ground. And again, it's a good kick. Covering a great amount of distance. Roberts up in front. Takes it, punts it on to Walsh. Walsh swings around his opponent. Now drives it right down to the half-forward line. It's Carter there with Byrne. Byrne punches it away. It's taken by Dool. Dool runs in towards centre-half back into the centre of the ground. A beautiful pass. Hits Mackay right on the chest. He wastes no time at all. Goes straight down to the half-forward line. Jezelenko from behind. Couldn't get up off the ground as Hall comes through. Uses his pace. Brings it around. A great goal by Kevin Hall. His second second goal, and the difference is only 1 point.
Hunt's kick now coming on the member stand flank. The players set themselves. Robert Walls is in that lot, still went up a mile, couldn't come out with it. Mackay just crashes his way up, but look who smothers the kick. Full of courage, Francis Burke. A great effort, he brushes Jesselenko aside. Burke is still going. A hand pass over here towards Stephen Ray. Stephen Ray over to Carter. Good football from the Tigers. Kick going down forward. Cutting across is Pennell. Oh, this is beautiful stuff. Pennell close to the boundary line with this kick. It's touched inside, and a great mark taken by Wood. What highlight you're watching through Channel 7. Kick now going down forward once again, and the mark is taken there by Byrne of Carlton.
Crane drives the ball towards the half-forward line where we see Walls outmanoeuvre McGee. Great mark. And McGaw goes on quickly, puts it towards Clay and Davis. It comes through to Hunt. Hunt forced the ball forward but couldn't control it. Nichols comes through, takes possession, a hand pass forward by Nichols. Nichols is still going, kicks the ball off the ground, but it's intercepted by Carter. Carter drives the ball wide to the half-forward flank as Stephen Ray leads Croswell in the race for the ball. It's close to the boundary line as Ray's there with Croswell. Ray kicks the ball in play and he's held by Croswell, and Stephen Ray will get the free kick. Ray with the kick. Long kick by Ray down towards the forward pocket. Barn was up, couldn't take the mark. It comes through towards Sheedy. Southby comes through, gets a punch forward. Almost Barn coming in, getting into the goal square, and Bartlett's there. Kick off the ground by Bartlett. He'll get a free kick, Bartlett. Bartlett will have the free kick right in the goal square.
He's 7 points in just a few seconds. There it is. Couldn't possibly miss that.
Bartlett's first goal.
Back in the centre, Ian Robinson bounces the ball. Players move in and up they go. Green is there, gets a tap away. Sproul runs into Crosswell. It's a chance for Sheedy to drive the Tigers forward. A nice hand pass over here towards Walsh. The Tigers playing good football now as the ball goes down towards Barham and Southby, but Hart cutting across, getting away from Dool, takes the mark. He's the type of fellow who could kick this. He's almost against the boundary line, some 55 metres out, and what's he done? What did I tell you? He's put it right through his second, and that was a beautiful goal, Bobby. Oh, he's an enormous distance out. He couldn't possibly kick this. Ray's kick, though, going to the edge of the goal square. The big men fly, the ball bounces, but through comes Crosswell, relieving the pressure. Crosswell out towards a half-back flank. Through they come, taken there by Dixon. Woods after Dixon. Dixon tries one towards Walsh. Walsh gets an awkward bounce of the ball, and through comes Burke. Burke of Richmond, a long one, down forward once again. Almost a mark to Barham. Barham screws it around. He's put it through. That's Barham's first. Byrne of Carlton. Desperate stuff. Richmond winning in the battle of the desperados at the moment, and Michael Green on his own takes the mark. Whipped back with a couple of quick ones. Michael Green, nice kick. Oh, it's a beautiful kick, not a nice one. Here's a go for Roberts, and he's got 20 metres out. A straight kick will do, and it was. There's another one. And as you said, Bobby, a 26-point lead at half-time would be a distinct advantage, and they've got it now. He's not keen at all either, is he? Bounce of the ball in the centre. Up they go. Jones got his hand to it. Through came Crosswell. Couldn't get the run of it. There's Percy Jones still in there battling for the ball. Taken by Crosswell. Crosswell a quick hand pass to Crane. Crane a high one. Over the centre. Up goes Mackay. Burke was in there. A chance here for Jesselenko. Jesselenko punches it into a handy position for David Dixon. Dixon's kick. It's through. That's his second. And don't sell Carlton out yet. They're still in there. The bounce. It's an awkward one too. So up they go. O'Connell of Carlton tries to get the knock away. Walls gets a hurried kick in there. Mackay and Burke doing battle once more. Taken there by Bartlett. Bartlett, oh, beautiful footwork. Gets one high down towards centre half forward. Players fly. And it's Stephen Ray putting the ball further into attack. Up goes Roberts once again, and he's marked. The Whale puts his boot in and kicks into the man on the mark. Then wait, it's called play on. Taken by Green. Green of Richmond now, down to the edge of the goal square. A mighty pack flies. Nobody comes out with the ball. And a free free kick has been plucked out of this. It's going
Stewart.
Richmond's way. Siren goes. Stewart will take his kick. The triple Brownlow medalist runs in. It's on its way, and it's a goal after the siren for the Tigers. And at half-time in the 1973 Grand Final, 73, Carlton versus Richmond. We go into the third quarter with Richmond 26 points up. The scoreboard reading, Richmond 11-8, 74, Carlton 7-6, 48.
He carries on, coming out across with Royce Hart. A long hand pass from Hart, goes past Green, but Green gets there before Jezelenko does. Jezelenko forced Green to punch the handball across to Sheedy. Sheedy has time to steady, go for the short one. It's punched away from Barn. Jones comes in, tries to walk around, does so, but his kick goes off the side of the boot. It's close, it's out of bounds on the ball. Wayne Walsh coming across to take the kick. Walsh, normally a long kick, should put it right into the goal square. It's a lovely kick from Walsh, right down to the teeth of goal. The pack up, coming out was Hart, who couldn't quite get to it. Royce Hart on the ground, he'll get the free kick and has the opportunity of making it 32 points the difference. Kick from Hart, right through the centre, and that makes it 32 points between the sides. A big break to Richmond as Hart kicks his third goal.
The bounce. Jones coming in there. Roberts does battle with him. Jones taps it down to Walsh, but Walsh is immediately surrounded. The whale, Roberts picks it up, sends it down into the forward zone. No mark there to Stewart, who seems to be struggling a bit as O'Connell gets it to the forward flank. And it's Richmond into attack now as Sproul puts his boot into it. It goes down into the pocket. Up they go, no mark to Baum. Stewart pushes the ball down. Baum gets it over to Stephen Ray. Ray to Stewart, and Stewart puts it through.
On the bounce, on the centre wing position, members side of the ground. Mackay and Green. Green gets a knock over the back. Could have almost been a free kick as Gary Crane with great courage bursts through the pack, now drives the ball down, looking for Nichols. It's Nichols, it comes over the back, Chandler's there, Chandler swings around, makes no mistake, puts it right through the centre. A badly needed goal. A badly needed goal for the Blues. Chandler's first, he came on at half-time to replace the injured Southby.
McGee's kick, it's a nice one to the half-forward flank on the member stand side, and the big whale goes up, he marks, gets it over to Bartlett. They're keeping the pressure right on the Tigers. Down forward, the pack flies, no mark, taken by Stewart. Stewart swings it around, puts it through, that's his fourth.
Stewart, again showing what a magnificent player he is. Hall in the back pocket at the moment, playing full-back after replacing the injured Southby there. Nobody can take the mark as Carter comes through, gets a hand pass forward, forcing the ball forward for the Blues is Quirk. Quirk swings around, drives it back in towards the centre of the ground. McGee comes out, couldn't punch the ball away from Walls. Walls thought about going and goes for the short one, finds Jezelenko. Jezelenko plays on the loose man's creators, it goes to Pennell. Pennell has time to steady and line it up, and it's off the side of the boot. It's a real shocker and out of bounds on the floor. It shows just how Carlton are going.
Could you see them putting on a burst, Bobby?
Not really, Mike. I think they're struggling from a fitness point of view. And I think Richmond have their tails up and they're confident and they will not relax the pressure. As we see Dixon put the ball back in towards centre half forward. Walls comes across, courageously stood his ground and takes the mark. Walls kick. It's a beautiful looking kick. Full points. Walls kicks his first.
Sheedy over towards Bartlett. Bartlett running loose there, coming through the wing position on the member stand side, in towards centre half forward. Up they go. Oh, what a ripper!
He hasn't paid it.
You're joking.
I'm serious.
Oh, golly. Oh, Stephen Ray. He worked hard for that. Anyhow, Ray gets a tap down, but he couldn't get a kick in. Royce Hart is there, he's scragged, and will get the resultant free. Hart from the half-forward flank on the member stand side, kicks deep into the forward zone. Waite knocks the ball clear. In they come, it's Wayne Walsh with it, almost takes the umpire with him. Walsh kicks in and through.
Again, they answer whatever Carlton can do.
His players got the injuries at the wrong time, and of course without fellows like Armstrong and Keogh, they're depleted. But the flag's the thing, and that's what Richmond are on their way to getting, the 73 flag. But we've still got time to go yet, and she's not all over as Davis of Carlton comes through. Davis down over centre half forward. Here's a go now for the Blues. Jones comes in. Jones gets his boot to the ball, but it's smothered. Jones has another kick there. He goes the wrong way, but he was forced to. His idea was right, but Pennell is hobbling, taken by Walsh. Walsh of Richmond now to the wing position on the outer side. Chandler racing after it. Oh, don't tell me. What can you do? I think he's entitled to swear.
Dick Clay, who's kicking off today, has been absolutely magnificent. The kick from Clay, it's probably better than any of the others. It goes right to the centre wing, punched on by Roberts, close to the boundary line. Dool can't get to it, and it's over the boundary line. It's on the centre of the ground. That's how far Dick Clay kicked the ball. It was punched only about 10 yards, and that's where the throw-in is. There's the siren to win the third turn.
The VFL Grand Final 1973 final quarter, Carlton versus Richmond. We go into the final quarter as umpire Ian Robinson bounces the ball. Carlton with their 19th and 20th men on. At Ross Southby and Cottagio has gone off. Well, Bobby Skilton, a tremendous performance from Richmond so far.
Oh, absolutely magnificent, Mike, as Jones gets a knock. Carter's bundled out of the way, and Dool comes out with the ball. Dool's kick into the centre of the ground. Mackay was up high, comes through where Walls leads the race for the ball. Walls comes down to centre half forward. It's a long kick by Walls down to the square, and it's touched by Hunt and through for only 1 point.
Dool picks up, and there's a bit of a punch on going there. The ball's on the half-forward flank. Bartlett knocks the ball cleverly away there. Down to the ground it comes, picked up and driven forward for the Blues into the scoring zone. Nichols goes up. The ball comes to Robert Walls. Walls swings it around. This is going to be a close one. Hit the post. Well, Bobby,
I'm certain Walls is saying at the moment, Mike, just what do we have to do?
They're trying desperately. Dick Clay about to kick out again. There's the scoreboard. Clay, another magnificent kick. The big men fly. Nobody able to pull it down. Taken there by Quirk, who came on as 20th man. The ball down on to the ground. Crane comes out with it. Crane swings around. It's Carlton into attack once again. This is close. This is through.
A great goal by Crane. Quiet in the first half, but a magnificent player since half-time. And Bartlett's fitness, well, it's remarkable, the tireless way that Bartlett keeps going. Waite almost missed the mark in the sun, but his reflexes were such that he was able to get back after it. Takes the gamble, goes into the centre of the ground. The Wood lets the ball go. It comes through to Davis. Davis tries to get a hand pass forward, does so. Comes through again. Davis puts the long kick over the half-forward line. Coming across was Walls. Walls has the ball punched away. It comes through to Roberts. Roberts has bundled out of the way. It gets back to Quirk. Quirk comes through. Quirk holds too high. Too high. It'll be the kick to Quirk. 70 metres out from goal. Ryan Quirk, normally a magnificent kick, should put it right down to the teeth. The kick from Quirk, it's right down to the goal square. Dropping short, it's punched away by Burke, taken by Robert Walls. Walls hits it back at 4 points. It's his second. Walls' second. As Carlton go to 11 goals, 11, with Richmond on 15 goals, 11. 4 goals between the sides. Can they come back?
Well, Carlton haven't got anybody to throw on. Richmond have still got McKellar sitting on the bench. There's a throw in. Mackay and Green go for it. Mackay taps it down to Walsh. Walsh kick goes right into the forward zone. A bit of nudging it on. Could be Fowler's free. Oh, Fowler was nudged right out, but it's Payne the mark.
The ball was further than 5 yards away anyway.
Let's see now. Crane, some 45 metres out, sends it on its way and... oh, it's a goal! And listen to the crowd, they're going mad. 8 minutes. 8 minutes into the final quarter. And look at this. Oh, Bob.
Crane's second goal makes a difference. 3 goals, 3 straight kicks.
points the difference, and a ton of time left.
On the bounce, it's Jones and Green. Either player can get it clear. It's taken by Chandler, who drives the ball wide. Walsh coming out, spills the mark. Coming through was Dixon. Dixon puts the ball down. It's taken by Mackay. Mackay, a head pass, goes astray. It comes back again. Mackay knocks it forward. Morris bursts through the pack. He comes through, takes possession, has a bounce. Now he'll steady the play up and drive it along towards centre half forward. Roberts coming out, waits up high. Marked by Waite. Waite up over the top of the pack. He takes the gamble, goes across the ground looking for Quirk. Quirk comes forward, knocks the ball away. It could have been a free kick to Quirk. He was held. Chandler comes through, puts the ball down. Robert Walls comes down. Walls goes on quickly down to the goal square looking for Nichols. Punched away by Nichols. It goes past Kane. Kane gets a hand pass towards Hunt. Hunt's being chased. Kicks the ball off the ground. It goes to Wood of Richmond. Wood's under pressure. Gets a kick. It's not a good one, but it's forward going into Richmond's territory. It comes past Sheedy. Taken by Jones, who drives the ball back again. Jezelenko marks. He plays on. That is play up and a long kick by Jezelenko. There's nobody home though. It's punched away from Clay. Taken by Hunt. McGreen, I should say. And back to the centre where it's Bartlett. A great effort by Bartlett. Magnificent play as he drives the ball wide to the half-forward flank. Burns there, spills the mark. He and Sproul compete for the ball. Sproul gets a hand pass back to Stewart. And Stewart has a chance to steady it up. Drives it in a full forward. Waite coming across with Baum. Knocks the ball away. It's forced forward as Kevin Hall comes out. Forces it away. And Carlton get out of trouble. It's a looking dildo. And it's out of bounds on the full. Bad luck for Hall and Carlton as he brilliantly came away, but a poor kick saw it go out of bounds on the full.
Too far out to kick it, I'd suggest, but he's kicked, puts it within scoring range, and Big Jones comes across. He'll be paid the mark. Oh, and look at this. Jones on immediately, gets it across here to Waite. Waite is almost tripped, but he gets a nice hand pass, but it's a long one. Over towards Chandler. Here's trouble. Through comes Bartlett. Oh, beautifully played, Bartlett. Beautifully played. And Bartlett steadies, kicks down at the big ones, and Stewart is marked. Well, you can see where he's kicking it from. You know as well as I how much daylight there would be for him. He kicks. One behind. But that could be very valuable before the next 20 minutes or so passes.
Kevin Hall, Richmond desperately trying to steady their play as Hall with a long kick straight up the centre of the ground. Mackay up high from behind. It comes through to Crane. Crane swings around. A long kick by Crane. Down to the forward line. It's punched away by Fowler. Taken by Davis. He puts it over the top. Purnell, falling backwards, was able to keep his eye on the ball and take the mark. 20 points between the sides as Purnell has his kick. Purnell's kick swinging back. 1 point to make the margin 19 points. On the bounce, Jones and Roberts jostle for position. Mackay spilling, it comes back to Jones. His kick goes straight up in the air over his head. Jezelenko comes across. He takes it and plays on. A long kick from Jezelenko towards the goal square. Hits the post.
It's the second time Carlton have hit the post in the final quarter.
18 points as Clay goes for the short one looking for Bartlett. Finds Bartlett. No, it's gone out before he got there. Out of bounds just before Bartlett reached it. Ryan Quirk to put the ball back.
15 minutes of the final quarter gone of the 1973 Grand Final. Quirk comes in now. Oh, it's a magnificent kick from Quirk, but it's offline, and he puts it over the boundary line on the full.
Green at centre half forward has taken a number of marks today. He's been a player who's been a big occasion player for the Tigers. He's kicked one. This one's dropping short into the goal square. Up high, packing the players. Kicked off the ground by Waite. Forced forward. Woos Hart comes out. Hart's kick swings back towards the goal. It's been close. Croswell's right on the line. And Croswell's taken the mark.
The absolute last line. You couldn't get them any closer than that. Crosswell now goes straight up the centre. He's looking for Percy Jones. Jones doesn't let him down. A long hand pass by Jones. It's taken by Mackay. Mackay's going for a run. Now he takes his kick. It's a short one. Nobody able to take the mark. McGee comes in there for Richmond. Ball picked up by Hunt. His kick is through by Canal. Canal to Nichols. And the goal. One behind. Play kicking out from the scoreboard end. His kick, not quite so far this time, but it's deep to the half-back flank. They must be getting weary out there. Taken by Kevin Morris, intercepted by Gould. Gould to Jesselenko. Jesselenko down to the edge of the goal square. Plenty of chance. Got the ball, but at the back, it's Dick Clay who takes the mark. They've come right back, Richmond, after that onslaught from Carlton. They've come right back and they're going on with it at the business end.
I think this is where their fitness is telling, Mike, as we see Sheedy all on his own. A number of Richmond players could have had the opportunity. Sheedy, a long kick from Sheedy, driving the ball right back up again, and Barnes there again. Barnes directly in front, 15 metres out.
Well, he's got to kick this one. He's kicked
1-4. Neil Baum. Kick from Baum. His second, Richmond 16th.
Dill takes the mark. Dill plays on immediately for the Blues. In towards centre half forward. Jesselenko's on his own. Here's a go. Jesselenko steadies. Kicks it down. Dick Clay waiting there. Takes a beautifully timed mark in defence. Clay plays on immediately, keeping that pressure right on the Tigers. Over here it comes towards Fowler. Fowler very coolly kicks that ball to the wing position. Sheedy is waiting there. He's met by Chandler. Sheedy recovers well. Kicks to the half-forward flank on the member stand side. Mike Green comes out there. Traps the ball in soccer fashion. A hand pass by Green. It'll come off. Half pushing the ball. The siren goes. Siren goes. Richmond are premiers for 1973. Richmond are premiers, and what a beauty. And the final scoreboard there reads Richmond 16, 20, 116. Carlton 12, 14, 86.